Okay, I know I crapped on WarioWare Get It Together in my last video, but hear me out. Get It Together is sort of like the black sheep of the WarioWare family, with it being the only game that requires playable characters for you to complete micro games. It doesn't utilize any gimmick that is unique to the Switch, instead opting for a simple control scheme that both enhances the game, but also limits it in some important ways. Get It Together fails as a WarioWare game, but it is by no means a bad video game. I mean, have you heard Penny's song?
She's got her hair tied up in braids and glasses perched up on her face. She is a small girl taking on a big world.
This game is brimming with charm and personality in every corner. From the micro games, to the playable characters, to the crippling gambling addiction, to the stage design, this game is a real treat. For how broken the characters are, they do a fantastic job at portraying their characteristics and attributes. Wario has his signature bold arm dash. Mona is always on the move with her motorbike and classic stick thingy. Orbulin sucks everything below his oinker because that's what aliens do, I guess. Piero's controls were just straight up stolen from his hit game, 5V. 9V, Cat, and Anna are hyper little kids that will never sit still. And Lulu, you sick piece of shit. All you did was copy Balloon Fight and thought we wouldn't notice, but I did. Going into the break room, you can do quite a bit with the characters. You can give them prezzies that will increase their rank and unlock customizable colors and also cool artwork that was really. In terms of gameplay, the characters do add some nice replayability and variety. We get 2-player co-op for the first time, as well as the best boss fight ever. No, not that one. That one. The Wario Cup is a pretty fun challenge mode. The party modes are really fun if you have friends to play them with, which I don't. Get It Together is one of the more portable WarioWare games. It's the easiest to learn, and overall, it's a solid experience through and through. So why does this game get crapped on so much? The answer is simple. It's the characters. I'm sorry, it's always going to be the characters. They're just not built for a series that is as crazy as WarioWare is. This is the same series that has you play actual rock, paper, scissors using a camera built into the controller. Get It Together has you play rock, paper, scissors by hitting the A button a couple of times, like come on. The characters heavily limit how crazy the micro games can get, in a series where crazy micro games is an integral part of its fun. The balancing is horrible. The characters will make the game too easy or too difficult. Going into a stage feels like playing Russian roulette. I play until I get a bad character at a bad time. That is no way to play a WarioWare game. You can call it skill issue all you want, but you can't deny that some of these guys just ain't it, man. I wouldn't have a big issue with the characters if they just were made a little more equal while maintaining their unique abilities. But even the micro games are still limited by having only button inputs and sticks and not much else really. Any extra layer of game design would really go a long way here. What if you could control certain aspects of a micro game by tilting the controller? What if you could perform different commands with other buttons so characters like 9V aren't completely hopeless when you play them? But then again, this game wasn't made during a very good time. I'm gonna get a little off topic here, but it is so dissatisfying going from WarioWare Gold's full voice acting to Get It Together, which has a combined total of 3 sentences said in the entire freaking game. But going back to the video, I said that Get It Together had no real gimmick, and some claim that the characters are the real gimmick, but it's not a great gimmick if it actively limits the game's potential to be fun. But again, I'm not saying Get It Together is a bad game, I'm just saying it's not up to par with its brothers. If you want a traditional WarioWare game that's a ton of fun and is not quite like anything else on Switch, you need WarioWare Move It. But if you want a fun, charming, simpler experience that is great with co-op, accessibility, and portability, then you need LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga.